Hello everyone and welcome back to more Football Manager 2019 with me, Mr. Grand 2, and episode 33 of Monaco. And after the disappointment of last time where we exited the Champions League in such a pathetic fashion against Valencia, going down 2-1 on aggregate, things have picked up and we have the opportunity today in two matches to take a big leap towards two more pieces of silverware. Since last time, two Ligue 1 matches have been played. We've won 5-2 against Stade Rennais, Skov, Golovin, 2 from Schick and 1 from Adrien Rabiot, and then most recently a 2-1 win against Reims, who it feels like we played about 1 million times this season. And both those results mean we've done exactly what we needed to do, which is just to keep the pressure on PSG, and the pressure has started to toll. 33 matches played for us. We're on 83 points, just 1 point now behind PSG. We've kept winning when we needed to win. PSG have slipped up. On the Friday game, they played Angers and they drew 1-1. What that means is quite simply that if we beat Strasbourg-Alsace in our game today, we will go above them and take the lead in the table for the first time in a very long time this season. I'm not even sure we've ever been top this season. Certainly not for months and months and months. The other game today is our Coupe de France semi-final against Saint Etienne. It's not going to be easy, but hopefully we can beat them and get through to the final, which will potentially be against PSG. We'll have to wait and see how that one goes. So the team for this one then is going to be pretty much full strength. We cannot afford to drop any points from now until the end of the season. So Lafont is going to be in goal, Mendy, Martinez, De Ligt and Sidibe at the back. Martinez has had a bit of an injury recently, but he's recovered now. Balde and Skov on the wings. Hendricks is going to be partnering Tielemans. Tielemans is back in the side. We really missed him against Valencia. Hendricks has kind of come in place of Rabiot. Rabiot, as you can see, is unhappy. He's one of basically the entire squad who wants a new contract. I've renewed De Ligt's contract. It's pretty massive, but we need to keep him because he's really good. I've renewed Skov's contract as well. But, I mean, Mendy wants a new contract. Golovin wants a new contract. Rabiot wants a new contract. Tonali wants a new contract. Golovin wants a new contract. Half the squad wants a new contract. And I can't afford to give them all one. They don't need one at the moment, really, either. But Rabiot doesn't deserve one. His performances haven't been great this season. He is the one player that's probably most at risk of being sold and replaced in the summer. Well, I expect to win. That's the only acceptable result in this. We cannot afford any dropping of points at any point from now until the end of the year if we're going to catch up PSG and then keep them at bay. Well, that was an exciting first half. Absolutely nothing. Not a single highlight. We've apparently had 11 shots on target. I've not seen any of them. And I'm going to tell them off because that's ridiculous. Clearly, Strasbourg are being incredibly defensive. So defensive that it's not even interesting to see them defend against us. 11 shots on target, which for us is actually quite a high percentage out of 16 in total. But nothing of note. Here we go, finally, Skov on the right-hand side. He's lost out. It's come to Mendy, though. Hendricks, Golovin. Look how tightly packed Strasbourg are. Balde, though, smashes it home. And apparently he's offside, which is great. We've finally scored. It's finally a highlight. And apparently it's offside. No, they're playing the replay, which I think usually means that it is onside. He looked miles onside, to be honest. Golovin, he's miles onside. He's not even close to being offside. Why are you going to VAR for that? There we go. We've got the breakthrough. 1-0. Good strike from Balde. And we're now top of the league. And can we get ourselves a second to make this absolutely safe? Golovin on the ball, looking for Balde. He's lost out. This game feels like there's going to be a 93rd minute equaliser for Strasbourg. It feels like that's what's going to happen. Hopefully not, though. Balde, the only one that's found a breakthrough, goes for another wild shot, though. That's apparently the only other thing that's happened in the entire game, apart from the goal, that's deemed worthy of a highlight. Oh, free kick from Piazon. Lafont saves. Sidibe doesn't give away a penalty. That's good. Gets there just in time. I was having a heart attack there. That normally would go in, wouldn't it? It's not over yet, though. It's another highlight, and it's Strasbourg on the ball. They're going to equalise here, aren't they? They're going to find a way to somehow get an undeserved equaliser. There we go. There it is. I knew it. Lebo Mathiba, with 6 minutes to go, gets a completely and totally unjustified equaliser for Strasbourg. What do you even say in this situation? He's completely unmarked, no one there. But what the what? Just what? That's ridiculous. That is completely ridiculous. Balde over the top. Can he find a ball across to Schick? Yes, he can. And Schick restores the lead. I do feel this happens quite a lot. We give away an undeserved equaliser or something, and then we do usually find a way to recover. But goodness me, one goal in 84 minutes, then we just let them equalise with their second shot on target. But at least we go down the other end straight away from kickoff, and Patrick Schick does what he does best, puts the ball calmly into the goal, and it's 2-1. And hopefully that'll be enough. I've not made any substitutions. I think we're just going to leave it now. We've got the ball. Come out to Hendricks, back to Sidibe, back across. Referee, just blow the whistle maybe. 10 seconds left. Oh dear, this could go wrong. De Ligt, don't give it away, mate. He hasn't. Okay, that's it. Time's up. Mendy with a shot. That's it. Surely that's it. Blow the whistle. There we are. And a completely routine win against Strasbourg Alsace at home nearly was thrown away. Nearly. And I'm going to tell them off because you can't be doing that to the manager. I nearly had a heart attack. I'm not going to say that. What am I going to say? It's a bit of a let-off. You weren't good enough. You need to step things up against better opposition. That's the one we need. They're fired up from that. In the end, we get away with it. 2-1 is the win. And we go 2 points clear at the top of the table with 4 matches left to play. Now, our run-in is, I would say, reasonable, but not great. We've got Troyes, we've got Nice, our arch-rivals. That's our only home game. And then Le Havre, and a fairly tricky game on the final day of the season against Lille, away from home. PSG, meanwhile, have got considerably more matches. They've got Valencia, our conquerors, in the Champions League semi-final. And then they've got Nantes. They're down in 18th. Toulouse, which could be relatively tricky. Stade Rennais, which could be quite tricky. And then Cannes on the last day of the season. So probably quite even run-ins for both of us, really. You do just feel it's going to go down to the wire, but we have got the advantage once more. Second game of the episode then against Saint-Etienne in the Coupe de France, our semi-final. And the team is pretty much the same. Martinez is suspended, so he drops out. And Benoit Badiashile comes in. He doesn't really play all that much, but he's played really, really well this year when he has been called upon. He's got a lot of potential. His potential actually seems to have, at least as far as our coaches are concerned, increased. Obviously, his potential can't actually increase, but perception of it can. And he deserves a chance today in this one. Otherwise, everyone else is the same. Benjamin Henrichs has just about recovered from his injury that's kept him out of recent matches, but he's not yet fit enough to be on the bench. Well, we know all about the dangers of Saint-Etienne. They've certainly beaten us on several occasions in this save, I think. Well, certainly knocked us out of the Coupe de France last year. Wabi Kazri, the danger man for them that time. Hopefully not again this year. We need to get through to the final. I've told them I expect them to come back from the match as finalists, because I do. I think we should be beating Saint-Etienne easily, and I want to win this competition. It remains the only piece of domestic silverware we've not won. If we can win this, then it's potentially a domestic treble. Barely chance though for Saint-Etienne, and like all best laid plans, they tend to blow up in your face, and Yann M'Vila flicks in from a corner, and like many times this season, we go behind pretty early on through some sloppy play, particularly from a set piece. I think maybe we need to do some defending from set pieces training. We're not the absolute best at that. And it's 2-0, and this is going very, very wrong, and both from set pieces, so I don't really see how we can necessarily legislate for that. Free kicks are quite overpowered this year, I think. Benjamin Beauregard puts it home. Lafont, not great goalkeeping at all from him. And we're in all sorts of bother here. Well, that was the kind of first half that would be absolutely fantastic if I was managing Saint-Etienne. But I'm not. They're letting themselves down. Just get on with it. Do something. Has anyone played truly terribly? It's De Ligt. He's at fault for the goal. Sidibe has played really badly as well. Not Badiashile. He's actually the best part of our defence. It's the experienced players there. Mendy, De Ligt and Sidibe. They're the ones letting us down. In fact, I'm going to tell them exactly what I think of them. You need to buck up your ideas, because sloppy defending from set pieces has cost us there, and that's very, very silly. I don't know, man. Like, why does this happen sometimes? I really don't know. Mendy's having an absolute shocker. He's been great all season. Hendricks has been dreadful as well. Get them off. Half an hour to go. We've offered little to nothing. I think we need to change things up. We've gone attacking, but we need to change a little bit. Let's increase the tempo a little bit, I think. We're going to go much higher, actually. And passing directness, we'll leave that for now. Nothing happening. We're not even dominating the game in terms of shots. If anything, they're dominating the game. And it's going to be a perfectly fair and deserved win for them. I don't even know. 10 minutes left. What do you even do in this situation? Absolutely nothing is happening. Golovin is furious. Do we take him off? Do we take Tielemans off? I would put Tonali on, but he's suspended, so we can't. Ronnie Lopez. I'm going to put Ronnie Lopez on because he loves to make an impact from the bench. And then, I don't want to go very attacking, but let's increase this tempo. Extremely high. And we're going to go a bit more direct. Just push forwards. Do something. Move. Do anything. We've had not a single highlight for us. And then 2 set pieces for them. Sidibe's been dreadful. Right. Finally a highlight. Unfortunately, there's 3 minutes left. So it needs to be now or never, boys. Lopez across to Schick. Heads it wide. And that, I think, is the end of any dream of a domestic treble. And what a pathetic way to do it. A corner and a free kick in the first half. Absolutely nothing from us. And, well, we get what we deserve. That was really, really poor. Extremely poor performance. Once again, there haven't been many this season. I think the PSG game where we lost to them in the league, the Valencia first leg, and then now that. Sidibe, mate, I don't know what you're trying to do. You're getting a fine. 5.9 is the lowest rating I've seen from anybody at this club in years. Well, there we are then. That was really very disappointing. I'm very, 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 very disappointed with that. Should have been winning that game easily, and to lose it so completely pathetically once again is not great. We won the Coupe de la Ligue, obviously, in a few episodes back, and the league title is back on. We are closer than we were before. We have actually got the lead, of course, now. Hopefully that doesn't affect our morale too much, and we can see this out and get ourselves 3 league titles in a row, because that's the only thing we've got left to play for. We are not in any cups anymore. So that is going to be the end of the episode there. Pretty disappointing. And once again, it's fair to say. Next time then, we'll have a look how the league is going. I'll play the Troy game, and then we'll sort of see how things are shaping up. Whether we play Nice and Le Havre, whether we play Le Havre and Lille. I think probably the latter two. I think it's probably going to go down to the wire. And we'll have to wait and see. But thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next episode. And I'll see you next time.